This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Interesting look here at the monitor in the background and the desk and these giant headsets with these huge windscreens. I mean, wow, look at that.
Those are old Sennheisers and Sennheisers, and then of course now they're just promoting the main event, and Jesse doesn't have his cap on, but man, Jesse had, we mentioned this before, he has such great presence.
Well, here's the footage. I think we're going to see a clip from WrestleMania 3.
Wow.
And Jesse was contending that early in the match, after I think it was a failed body slam attempt,
right,
Andre goes down and they go for a cover, and Andre argues that was 3. Right. The ref didn't see the other shoulder come up, but it did. Mm-hmm. He's saying it came up. And, of course, Andre's arguing, no, that's not true. And, by the way, on his knees, he's the same height as Joey Morella.
You're the same height as most people. But, yeah, that was the little
and this is last month. So that was March of 87. Mm-hmm. This is last month. Andre wearing his signature sport coat. I think it's the only one he owned. Certainly the only one he needed. And hands around the neck, man. It just looks cartoonish how big his hands are.
Wow, good angle.
Feel sorry for his lady friends. And there you see, and look at the belt. It's the Hogan 87, Jack Tunney there, one of the original contract signing, and it's not a gimmick table. It's a real table.
Right.
Can you believe Hogan used to wear that in public? Just skin tie everything.
Yeah, he had yoga pants before yoga pants were fashionable.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is. A muscle shirt, yoga pants, and cowboy boots.
Right. Step over the top rope, and now here we go, right?
I think we're going to see another backstage promo. Could be wrong.
But basically, this is a show with just 2 matches, right?
I think there's one match after.
Okay.
I could be wrong on that.
Okay.
But I think there's one match after, but it's not nearly as important. They wanted this show to air, and I guess that's the other thing. You don't want everybody, because this is way, way, way before DVR, and this is before everybody had a VCR.
Sure.
You were shitting in high cotton here if you had a VCR.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure they would put a match like this on where they would tease it real big at the beginning, and then that would give a chance for the game of telephone to happen, where everybody's calling everybody, hey, are you still up? Flip it over to NBC. You got to see this. Hogan's going to wrestle Andre. Because you got to remember, this is the biggest match in wrestling history at this point, WrestleMania 3.
Sure.
Setting all kinds of records, not only in attendance, but the actual gate, and of course, closed circuit was huge for this. I mean, they had arenas rented all over the country where you could go watch it on a big screen, and people did.
Yeah, closed circuit business was big back then.
They had just built such a phenomenal interest in Hogan Andre, and now to have a rematch on NBC for free, something else. And every time I look at Andre the Giant's giant mouth and somehow little tiny teeth, I'll always think of Ric Flair, because one of the first times he told me that he was hanging out with Andre, whenever Andre would come to town, Rick was low man on the totem pole when he's first breaking in, so he's driving Andre around everywhere.
Right.
But the older wrestlers were ribbing him, and of course, young ass Ric Flair, he didn't know shit. He's just, hey, here's what they said, so it's got to be true. Well, they fucking ribbed him and told him that Andre had 2 sets of teeth. So he found himself, as he's driving him around, trying to look up whenever Andre's not paying attention to see if he could see the second row of teeth.
Jesus Christ. What a maroon.
But here's the deal. This is pre-internet. This is, nobody knew.
No, I guess.
How is he that big? Where is he from? We don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I guess you had to find out for yourself, didn't you?
Well, I mean, you shake the guy's hand. You see him hold a beer, and you're like, well, fuck. I mean, is that hard to believe? That, I mean, he's definitely got to eat more than me. I mean, his eating and drinking was legendary.
Well, he had been drinking right before he walked out here. He had wine in the locker room, and they let him do that.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, and I think sometimes people forget this, but you can't be that size and not be in some pain.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot of weight. He's got a lot of height. He's not comfortable flying in airplanes. He's not comfortable riding in cars. He's comfortable at home, but he's not there, and he's at hotels. So he's hating life. And by the way, look. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.